Good afternoon, children. How are you? How's your mood? Are you ready for the lesson? So, let's start our lesson. Unit 1, Science and Scientific Phenomena. Today is our theme, Myth Busters. Learning objectives of our lesson. Use a growing range of vocabulary which is appropriate to topic and genre and which is spelled accurately. Skim a range of lengthy texts with speed to identify content meriting closer reading on a range of general and curricular topics. Vocabulary and reading. Jobs related to science. Exercise 1A. Match the jobs 1.8 to a description of what they study. AH. 1. Physicist. 2. Geneticist. 3. Mathematician. 4. Astronomer. 5. Chemist. 6. Biologist. 7. Psychologist. 8. Geologist. Okay. Quite right. Thank you very much. The next task, exercise 1B. Which jobs seems the most interesting to you? Okay, well done. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Next task. Read the subheadings in the text. Do you think they are true? Listen and read to find out. Mythbusters. Science helps us understand the world around us, but there is a lot of misinformation out there. It can be difficult separating science fact from science fiction. Here are a few science myths that are simply not true. Einstein failed at math. Albert Einstein is perhaps the most famous physicist ever, and he is widely considered to be a genius. His theory of relativity changed the way we think about the universe, and in 1921 he won the Nobel Prize for Physics. At the end of the 20th century, Time magazine voted him Person of the Century. Unfortunately, a lot of people believe that he struggled at math. What is true is that when he was young, he failed the university entrance exam because his mark wasn't high enough. He didn't fail the math or physics section though. In fact, his marks in those sections were excellent, but he didn't do well at French, chemistry, and biology. It seems that not even geniuses are perfect. We only use 10% of our brains. Your brain weighs just 1.5 kilograms, about 2% of your body's weight, but uses around 20% of the oxygen you breathe. It contains billions of neurons that are constantly sending and receiving information. Yet people still say that you only use tenths of it. This myth possibly comes from William James, a psychologist. In 1908, he claimed that we are making use only a small part of our possible mental and physical resources. Journalists may have misunderstood him, and the tenth myth was born. If we take a brain scan, though, we see that we use all the parts of our brains, just not at the same time. Though whoever repeats this myth is certainly not using enough of theirs. An apple fell on Newton's head. Here is a myth that is almost true. Sir Isaac Newton, the 17th century mathematician, astronomer, and physicist, was sitting under an apple tree in his garden. Out of the blue, an apple fell on his head, and he immediately came up with the theory of gravity. It is one of the most famous images in the history of science, but it might not have happened. Documents written at the time suggest that Newton did come up with his theory from observing falling apples, but one probably did not hit him on the head. It's possible that Sir Isaac was the one who invented the story, because, let's be honest, it is a great anecdote. Exercise 2b. Read the article again and choose the correct answer: A, B, C, or D. 1. When he was young, Albert Einstein. Okay. 2. In the text B, the writer suggests that. Well done. Next 3. In the text C, the writer says that. Good job. So continue. Word formation, negative verbs. Read the theory, then complete the sentence using the words in bold with the correct prefix and in the correct form. Means again. Russell must retake his physics test. Miss means wrong. I don't want you to misunderstand, so let me explain better. Means not. I'm sorry, but David is unable to answer the phone right now. This means the opposite. Why do you dislike math so much? Please do the task. Have you finished? Okay, well done. Thank you. Speaking. Please answer the questions. Exercise 6A. Which of the myths did you find the most convincing? Why? Thank you. B. In your own words, narrate the story of Newton's discovery of gravity. Thank you very much for your answer. Now please, home task. Open your student's book on page 13, exercise 7. Collect information about another myth. Write a paragraph and tell the class. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Good luck.